the campus of Trinity Baptist College for exciting NCAA women's basketball. Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please let us hear opening prayers?
Father God, thank you for this day that you've given us and for your mercies that are new. We confess you are the one true God and worthy of that you would please protect the players that are going to be competing now at their best, and that your name would be glorified by the character they show during the competition.
Sending us water miracles to play for our national.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, home of the Eagles. We are getting ready for NCAA women's basketball between the TBC Eagles and the Chargers from Southeastern Baptist College. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and joining us for the season finale, Dean Bureau back on camera for us here on TBC Eagles. And you're about to watch the season finale, Senior Day, here inside Trinity Gymnasium. We'll have a halftime ceremony to honor the Trinity Baptist College seniors out there on the court. Those seniors are number 1, Trinity Sneed, and number 23, Michelle Jones. Starting lineups are being introduced to the crowd as we speak. And meantime, we'll give you a little information about both the Chargers and the Eagles. Southeastern Baptist comes into today's play with a record of 1-14 overall, 1-5 in South Region competition. Last night, the Chargers took Pensacola Christian College into overtime. That was Thursday night, rather. Pensacola won that game 69-64, but Southeastern Baptist taking the defending national champions into extra period. The Chargers are averaging 44.2 points per game while allowing 62.2, shooting 32.8% overall from the field, 25% from three-point range, and 61.7% at the free throw line. The Chargers are led by head coach Erica Slayton and assistant Jonathan Edwards. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they are 7-15 overall on the season and 4-6 in South Region competition, having defeated Southeastern Baptist College, Trinity College of Florida, and Johnson University of Florida twice. The Eagles have fallen to Pensacola, Bob Jones, and Toccoa Falls twice each. The last game for the Eagles was a 58-51 win over Johnson University of Florida 2 nights ago. The Eagles are averaging 58.2 points per game while allowing 70.1. They are shooting 36.6% from the field, 23.4% from three-point range, and 56.4% at the free throw line. The Eagles are led by head coach Judy Allen in her 10th season, assisted by Alicia Lewis, Jared Lewis, and Juliana Scott. The starters for both teams, for the Chargers, number 1 is Yasmin Bradford. Number 2 is Mia Hall. Number 3 is Mahagandhi McNulty. number 25, Charity Wally, and number 35, India Singleton, who averages 20.5 points per game. For the Eagles, senior Trinity Sneed wears number 1. Emma Parrish, a junior, number 4. Freshman Caroline Smith is number 5. Senior Michelle Jones is number 23. And junior Oceana Tobic wears number 34. The Eagles are wearing the home golds and will begin the game going from the left to right. The Chargers in their beautiful royal blue visiting uniforms going from the right to the left. Ball game is underway. Emma Parrish gets the opening tip-off. That's Parrish with possession, who just gave it up to Smith, and they work the ball around to Tobic. Takes the first shot of the game from three-point range, and a whistle during the shot. Looks like we're going to have our first foul of the afternoon just 12 seconds in, and that foul is against India Singleton. That is foul number 1. It was a three-point attempt for Oceana Tobic, so she will have 3 free throws. As a team, the Eagles at 56.4% from the line. First one from Tobic does not go. Oceana Tobic is at 46% from the line throughout the season. And number 2 of 3 is good. The Eagles are on the board first. Lead 1-0 pending free throw number 3. Tobic doesn't waste much time, and she hits the second and the third, giving herself the first 2 points and the Eagles a 2-0 lead. And Trinity Sneed with the steal for TBC. Trinity Baptist won the game in Laurel, Mississippi, 73-58 on February 2nd. They were led by Emma Parrish with 28 points. That ball is out of bounds, and it's going to stay with TBC. Also during that game, Autumn Vineyard scored 14 to help lead the Eagles. Trinity Sneed's short jumper is good. Eagles have scored the first 4 points. India Singleton scored 24 against Trinity Baptist on February 2nd. That game was at Southeastern Baptist College in Laurel, Mississippi. And we'll tell you more as we get opportunities. There's the first shot for the Chargers. That one goes out of bounds, a 3-point effort from Singleton. And the Eagles hold on to their 4-0 lead. Emma Parrish, number 4, a junior from Palm Coast, Florida, is 12 points away from hitting career mark number 500. And Parrish with possession finds Tobic for 3. It is off the back of the rim. And a rebound from Mia Hall, but a whistle. Looks like that's going against Trinity Sneed, her first, and team foul number 1. Parrish has played just a little more than 1 full season on the active roster for Coach Allen and is already just 12 points away from 500 for her career. Hopefully she'll get that today, but more importantly, help the Eagles pull off a W here in the season finale. Singleton takes the pass. Sneed blocks the shot attempt from Charity Wally, and TBC with another opportunity to extend the lead. That's Sneed turning around, but recognizing that McNulty got on top of her quickly, held on to the ball. That's Sneed again, being guarded well. Michelle Jones thought about the 3, instead found Tobic. 10 seconds to shoot. That's Sneed with the short jumper, and it's good. Sneed already with 4, Tobic with 2, and a 6-0 Trinity Baptist lead. Still very early in the first quarter. So pull up a chair, enjoy a whole lot of South Region basketball here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Ball knocked away by Smith, but grabbed again by Hall. She gets the shot off, does not go. Waller, no. Charity Wally, that is. Chargers keep possession, a 3-point effort. No good, but off the rim, and Bradford with the rebound finds Waller inside, and Charity Waller will go to the line for 2. We'll see which Eagle got called for the foul. That was Caroline Smith. That is her first. And team foul number 2. So Charity Waller will take the 2 free throws as a team. Chargers are at 61.7% at the free throw line. Wally is at 67% herself. And the first of 2 is good. So Wally and the Chargers now on the board. Free throw number 2 coming for Charity Wally. and it is a little too strong. Michelle Jones chases that one down in the corner. Charity Wally averages 6.4 points per game, and she scored 14 against TBC in the earlier matchup on February 2nd. Very fast transition. Singleton is blocked by Jones, but is able to regain control of the ball and find teammates on the other side of the court. This is McNulty. Finds Wally with a great pass, and Wally converts. She now has 3, and it's 6-3 TBC. Mahagandhi McNulty with the assist. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name correctly, but that is Charity Wally getting called for the foul. That's her first, and team foul number 2, and that will send Tobic back to the line. She was 2 for 3, just 12 seconds into the game, and has a chance at 2 more. And the first of these 2, good. Tobic has really picked up her free throw shooting in the second half of the season. She's now hit 3 in a row. And number 4 in a row is also good. So great job at the line by Tobic, 4 for 5. She hit 2 out of 3 and then 2 out of 2, and the Eagles lead 8-3. Meanwhile, a great quick transition up the court for Mia Hall. She goes uncontested to the hole and lays it in. Hall averages 9.5 points per game. She scored 3 against the Eagles on February 2nd. No shot, out of bounds. Jones hit the baseline trying to get the ball to Parrish, so no shot attempt recorded. And a timeout before we resume. Katia Bogan at the scorer's table. She now comes onto the court for Tobic, who's been very busy and will now get a chance to catch her breath. The Chargers took the defending national champion and South Region undefeated opponent, Pensacola Christian College, into overtime Thursday night. Pensacola won that game 69-64. I didn't see any of the game, but just looking at the stat sheets, what a tremendous effort by the Chargers. Ball went out of bounds before the shot, like we saw on the other end a moment ago, and the Eagles get the takeaway and a chance to extend this current 3-point lead. Jones to Sneed, and Sneed shot a little too strong, but she gets the rebound and the foul, and Trinity Sneed, a terrific foul shooter, will go to the line for 2. And the foul is called against Charity Wally. That's her second. It's team foul number 3. And Sneed, the senior, at the line. Trinity Sneed is at 72.5% on the season, and the first of 2 is good. She got the bounce off the rim. Trinity Sneed, a Jacksonville product, enjoying her 4th and final season playing for Coach Allen. And number 2 is off the back of the rim. Both Parrish and Hall got hands on the ball, but Hall was the last one to touch it. So TBC will get possession with a 4-point lead and 6:20 left to go in quarter number 1. And Michelle Jones will inbound. Sneed is able to get off the shot, but misses. Bogan picks it up off the floor. First chance, no. Second chance, foul. And Bogan will shoot 2. We'll see which Charger gets called. It is going against Yasmin Bradford, her first. It is team foul number 4, so Trinity Baptist will be in the bonus for the rest of this first quarter. Bogan at the line, averaging 10.4 points per game, and the first of 2 is good. Eagles doing a fine job at the line to get things started off here this afternoon. Bogan is at 49% at the line this season, and she might get a second one because of a lane violation as Singleton stepped across the line a little bit too soon. So Katia Bogan missed that shot, but gets a third opportunity. And let's see if she takes advantage. This one is good, so she does indeed take advantage. She goes 2 for 3. Eagles already have taken 10 shots, and they've hit 7 of them. Ball worked all the way to the far sideline. Singleton for 3, and that one is good. She averages 20.5 points per game and scored 24 against the Eagles. And for Singleton, that is her 23rd three-pointer of the season. She's at 36% from beyond the arc. And she is by far the leading scorer for the Chargers. The Eagles have a 3-point lead. Chargers have a chance to tie with another 3-point play. Singleton guarded by Jones. From the line, the shot is good, and India Singleton doing what she does best, scoring points from long range. So it's a 1-point lead now for Trinity Baptist. That's Parrish, thought about the three, works her way around her defender and draws the foul. I believe that is McNulty getting called. No, it is, well, he held up 4 fingers. There is no number 4 on the court. I believe that was McNulty, but we'll double check and make sure. Either way, Parrish is shooting 2, and she hits the first one. Emma Parrish is at 72% from the line this season, and she goes 1 for 2, so she now needs 11 to reach 500. And that one goes off Trinity Sneed and out of bounds, and the Chargers will have possession with 5:19 left to go in the first quarter, trailing 12-10. I'm Ray Bureau. Thanks for joining us here on TBC Eagles. Leave us a comment. Let us know you're watching. Caroline Smith putting the pressure on, but the Chargers do beat the 10 seconds. Loose ball, grabbed, and working inside was Hall, but she tried to get through 2 defenders, but the Chargers knock the ball away and jump on top of it. An alternating possession will go to Southeastern Baptist. Trinity won the opening tip-off, and this is our first jump ball call. So the Chargers again with an opportunity to tie the score or possibly take the lead with a 3-point play. That's Singleton. She's going to try to do that, but hits it off the rim, and Parrish pulls down the rebound. Long pass and a little too high. Bogan could not pull it down in time, and she steps out of bounds, giving the ball back over to the Chargers. That's been the Eagles' Achilles heel of late, turning the ball over, and we do have a turnover here, giving the ball back to Southeastern Baptist with a chance again to either tie or take the lead. Chargers work the ball to Singleton, who's trying to get around Autumn Vineyard, finds help in the corner. The three-pointer is good. That's Yasmin Bradford with her first basket. She averages 4.4, scored 2 in the first matchup of the season, and she gives the Chargers a 1-point lead. To the corner, Parrish to Bogan inside, no good, but Smith right there. Great job by Smith doing what she's supposed to do. She averages 6.8, scored 6 against the Chargers on February 2nd. Eagles have regained the lead 14-13. Singleton lost control of the ball, but got it right back. But that bobble might have cost her the shot. Looked like she didn't quite have the ball secured before firing off the jumper. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Chargers ball. Last touch by an Eagles player. 18 on the shot clock. 3:57 on the game clock. Pass to Hall. She finds Bradford, who powers her way inside, misses the layup, and a great rebound by Smith. One hand over a couple of Chargers. Great pass from Michelle Jones to Katia Bogan. Give the assist to Jones. Michelle Jones averages 6.6, but she will find an open teammate. That's her specialty, moving the ball around and finding someone available to make the shot. And another nice pass inside, and the shot made by Cassidy Omer, her first basket. She averages 7.5 and scored 4 in the first matchup earlier this season. Bogan takes the pass, goes inside, and draws the foul, and that's going to go against Cassidy Omer. That's her first and team foul number 5. Eagles are already in the bonus, and so they'll have 2 free throws. Michelle Jones usually doesn't score a whole lot of points, but if needed, she can light up the scoreboard. Her specialty is ball movement and ball control. Katia Bogan went 2 for 3, thanks to a lane violation, giving her a third opportunity just a couple of moments ago. And Bogan will go for 2 more right now. Try to extend this 1-point lead. Number 1 is up, and it is off the front of the rim. Autumn Vineyard and Rachel Crisatello surrounding the lane for the Eagles. 4 Chargers there, 2 Eagles back, getting ready to play defense. Bogan goes 1 for 2. She has 3 points, all of them from the line, and the Eagles lead by 2. Jones is back on defense. McNulty against Jones, and Jones is able to get the block. Parrish pulls down the rebound, finds Bogan, and Bogan converts. That's her first field goal. She now has 5, and the Eagles lead by 4. And a traveling violation will give TBC the ball right back. So great defense, then offense, then defense again. And Trinity Baptist now with a chance to extend this current 4-point lead. Eagles have already taken 9 foul shots, and they've hit, or 14 foul shots, and they've hit 9 of them. There may be 2 more coming right now. Let's see what the call is. It is against Southeastern Baptist Mahagandhi McNulty. That's her second, and that will send Autumn Vineyard to the line for the first time. So these will be free throws 15 and 16 already, and we're still in the first quarter. And if the Eagles can take advantage, that would be huge in trying to secure a season-ending win. Aniston Pilcher in for Emma Parrish. Autumn Vineyard at the line where she is at 45% this season. And the first of 2 is good. Coach Allen has worked well with the Eagles at the line in the latter portions of the season. They have stepped it up a lot of late. That's now the 10th, 10th and now 11th successful free throw of the game out of 16 attempts for TBC. And again, we still have almost 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Mia Hall gets the ball across midcourt, goes through 2 defenders and lays it in. Mia Hall with her second score of the afternoon, pulling the Chargers back to within 4. Crisatello pump fakes, moves her way inside, but is blocked. That's Takia Poo with the defensive play. And Singleton hustles up the court, gets the ball back, but Edwards missed an opportunity for a layup. She could not quite control the pass, and Rachel Crisatello will now get called for her first foul. That's team foul number 3. It's on the floor, so Chargers will inbound with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. Trinity Sneed will take over for Katia Bogan, who did a really nice job. 5 points, 3 of them at the line. Chargers waiting to inbound. The official checking things over at the table, making sure everything is in order. And the shot clock also being reset. Down to 20 seconds for the Chargers. Singleton will inbound and get it to McNulty at midcourt. And McNulty's guarded by Vineyard. Hand off to Singleton, still outside the arc, but Singleton makes a move toward the inside and draws a foul. Autumn Vineyard called for her first. That's team foul number 4. So after the inbound, Southeastern Baptist is now in the bonus. 21-17, and the Eagles have scored 11 of those at the line. Who guarded by Vineyard, and it looked like Sneed knocked the pass away. It'll stay with the Chargers. No time ticked off the clock. No, my mistake. I thought Sneed hit it out of bounds, but one of the Chargers did, and the Eagles get the ball. Well, Michelle Jones will bring it up court, cross mid-stripe. Find Pilcher for 3. Good. Aniston Pilcher has already surpassed her season average. She scored 1 point against Southeastern on February 2nd. It already has 3, and the Eagles have one of their highest scoring quarters of the entire season at 24. Michelle Jones blocks the shot from McNulty. And TBC not out of the realm of possibility to hit 30 in the first quarter. And Jones will back this up. Find Crisatello, who takes the shot. That one hits off the glass. That was behind the net from our camera vantage point. It did not go through. Coming up on 1 minute left. And the underhand layup from Kirsten Edwards draws a foul. She will shoot 2. The foul is called on Trinity Sneed. That's her second. Team foul number 5. Both teams already in the bonus. So Kirsten Edwards will go to the line. She did not score against TBC in the February 2nd game. Of course, a couple of these Chargers brand new since then. They've had some injuries and had to replenish the lineup. And a first free throw for Edwards. This is off the front of the rim. I believe Edwards is one of the new players. She has 1 game to her credit. And this is her second and now third free throw attempt of the season. And Edwards does not hit the second one. Loose ball. Grabbed by both Jones and Pooh, and a jump ball. The arrow is with TBC. Right at 1 minute left to go in the first quarter, and Trinity Baptist leads by 7 at 24-14. Little housekeeping duty, and we'll get right back underway. Already a very nice crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium. That's with the baseball team who's usually in here watching the basketball games down in South Florida playing Atlantis University. They split a doubleheader yesterday, and the Eagles are going for the series win this afternoon. I believe they're in action as we speak, but no way to get an update. And a high pass to Smith with 12 on the shot clock, but the ball's batted away and picked up by Edwards. And we have a foul as Edwards tried to get towards midcourt. Chargers are in the bonus. And a foul's called against Caroline Smith. That is her second. And that's going to send Edwards back to the line. Edwards is playing with a brace on her left hand. Fortunately for her, she is a right-handed shooter. And the Chargers already down a couple of players due to injury. In fact, Cadence Anderson is here, but she has an injured left arm as well and unable to play the season finale. Edwards misses the first of 2. Well, we hope Candace is all right and is able to play in the South Region Tournament. That begins next Thursday in Kissimmee at Johnson University of Florida. Edwards misses all 4 that she took in the latter portions of this first quarter. Eagles have done a great job at the line, 11 out of 16. Pass inside to Vineyard. The ball knocked away, and Pooh picks it up, and she's double-teamed and travels, and the Eagles will have another opportunity to score before the end of the quarter. Jones inside to Vineyard. That one is no good, off to the right. 15 seconds left for the Chargers. Well, that 30 points won't happen, but still, I believe this ties TBC's biggest quarter as far as scoring goes of the entire season. Singleton's shot off to the right and out of bounds. 1.9 seconds left. Eagles do have a chance to get the shot off. Jones will let it roll, but Singleton gets on top of Jones to make sure that Michelle Jones cannot fire off one last shot. However, Trinity Baptist scores 24. Southeastern had a very good first quarter as well. After 1, it's TBC 24, Southeastern Baptist 17. Back after this 30-second message from the NCCAA. TBC 24, Southeastern Baptist 17. Thank you to the fans commenting that I do have an incorrect name on the roster. Number 23 is Kirsten Joseph. So thank you to Kelsey Joseph, Jewel Hill, and Emmanuel Joseph for helping me out with that one. Don't want to slight anybody in any way. Appreciate your help. As we get ready for the second quarter, Southeastern Baptist has the possession arrow and will inbound. There was a jump ball with 1 minute left in the first quarter. That went to Trinity, so the Chargers have a chance to charge as we get started right here in the second quarter. They are looking to charge for at least 7 points to tie this one up. Pilcher on guard of Joseph. Joseph with a great move around her defender, misses the shot, but then the second chance in by Ulmer. Eagles were looking for an offensive foul but did not get the call. Ulmer converts and pulls her team to within 5. Pass to Vineyard inside, and a Michelle Jones assist once again, as she has had 2 terrific bullet passes, one to Bogan and one now to Vineyard. And the Eagles have their lead back up to 7. This one goes inside, and a foul called against Katia Bogan. No, an offensive foul. And that will be against the Chargers. And I'll check to see which player got called for that foul in just a moment. One good thing about YouTube being about 30 seconds behind real time, it gives me an opportunity back up and check that play again. The foul was called against Cassidy Ulmer. That's her second. First foul of the quarter. And that's Pilcher for 3, a little wide to the right. And the rebound by Joseph. And Joseph hustling up the court, finding Singleton for 3. Wide open, looked good coming out of her hands, but check out Joseph in there for the rebound, finding Singleton, but she could not convert the second chance. Long pass from Tobic to Vineyard. Got away from Vineyard momentarily. Parrish pulls up, shoots a little strong, and Joseph picks up the rebound. Joseph crosses midcourt to the right side. That one is for 3. It's wide. And Bogan may have been better off just letting that ball go out of bounds. She tried to save it, but her pass was picked off by Joseph, who laid that one in. Or rather, that was Ulmer who laid that one in. And it's a 5-point lead again for the Eagles. Parrish looking for Pilcher, who thought about that 3. Parrish now passes it inside, and the ball is stolen, but a foul. We'll see which Charger's going to get called. That's going against Takia Poo, her first. It's team foul number 2. That was Ulmer who made that shot at the other end of the court a moment ago. I mixed up the names for a moment. Tobic will inbound for TBC. And Vineyard is stripped by Poo, and Joseph hustles across midcourt, finds Singleton, checked her feet to look like she was going to take a 3, but gives it up to Pooh for 3, a little strong. Pilcher's able to keep that in bounds after Bogan had made contact with the ball. Tobic to the left side of the paint. Gets the pass back from Bogan, goes through 2 defenders and lays this one in. Oceana Tobic with her first field goal. She has 6 points. She hit 4 free throws in the first quarter in 5 attempts. Eagles lead back up to 7, matching their biggest lead so far today. Joseph guarded heavily by Vineyard. Pass to Singleton. She gets around Parrish, but then the double team forces Parrish to pass the ball off. And the Eagles, for a moment, it looked like they were going to come away with a strip, but there was also a push. And that's being called against Aniston Pilcher, her first. It is team foul number 1 of the quarter on the floor, so the Chargers will inbound. Chargers get the pass to Joseph. She steps inside and misses wide to the right. Parrish pulls it up court for the Eagles. 3 Eagles all bunched up together. That's Parrish for 3. Good! Emma Parrish now down to 8. She's at .492 for her career. And that 3-pointer, she's had a little trouble of late hitting that 3, but that one was right down Broadway and a swish. But Parrish or Bogan, one of those is being called for the foul, and it will go against Emma Parrish, her first. Team foul number 2, that's a shooting foul And so Mia Hall will go to the line. And at the line this season, Hall is 59%, 36 out of 61. Hall has 4 points, and now make that 5. So Mia Hall pulls the Chargers a little bit closer, 9. Eagles a moment ago had their biggest lead at 10, and number 2 bounces around and drops in. So Mia Hall hits them both. Eagles lead by 8 at 31-23, coming up on the 6.5 mark of the second quarter. Tobic muscling her way inside and going back to the line. Yasmin Bradford is called for her second. That is team foul number 3. Tobic was 4 for 5 in the first quarter. The Eagles were 11 for 16. We'll pause here for a timeout and resume when the young women take the court in just a moment. Oceana Tobic heading to the line. First free throws for the Eagles of the second quarter. Again, 11 for 16 in the first quarter. Southeastern Baptist 3 for 8. And the Eagles lead by 8, thanks in large part to the very good foul shooting in the first quarter. Tobic with the first of 2, a little short. She has another one coming. And number 2 is up and off the back of the rim and rebounded by McNulty. Eagles now 11 for 18 and a blocking foul called against Katia Bogan. Back near midcourt, that's number 1 on Bogan, number 3 on the Eagles. Each team has committed 3 fouls, 1 to give, with still 6:22 left to go in the second quarter. Bogan will come out for Caroline Smith. Smith, Jones, Tobic, Vineyard, and Parrish, McNulty, Singleton, Joseph, Hall, and Pooh for the Chargers. And another foul being called against Autumn Vineyard. That's her second. It's team foul number 4. So after this inbound, the Chargers are in the bonus. Bogan back onto the court. Vineyard will head off. Chargers trying to cut down the 8-point deficit. They trailed by 10 not long ago. Got a pair of free throws from Mia Hall. Who to the left side. This is McNulty moving inside and getting the bank shot off the glass. Her first score. She averages 9.0. Scored 5 on February 2nd against the Eagles. Chargers down to within 6. That one high off the glass and drops in, and that ball hit the top of the backboard. And Oceana Tobic will have a chance at a 3-point play. Fouls called against Mia Hall, her first. And now both teams have committed 4 and will be in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Tobic missed 2 just a moment ago, and the first of this, or actually the 3-point play is up and good. So Oceana Tobic has already hit 5 free throws in 9 attempts. She has 7 total points. Loose ball, but McNulty's able to regain control for the Chargers. Singleton powers her way inside, misses. Bogan pulls down the rebound. Eagles lead 34-25. Parrish could not take the pass. She was also up against the sideline, so she was at the same time trying to make sure her feet stayed in bounds. Double dribble was not called on McNulty. She had stopped and started again. Officials missed that, but the ball goes out of bounds over to the Eagles. Substitution for TBC. And the Eagles will send freshman Tamiria Countryman in for Oceana Tobic. And McNulty did pick it up and put it back down. I just saw that again on the YouTube monitor. But the Eagles got the ball. 9-point lead. Emma wide open on the right side, and a 3-second violation called, and that'll give the ball back over to the Chargers. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Hello to Southern Vibes cheering on the Chargers, and hopefully I say this right, Kisam Moody. Thanks for letting us know you're watching here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Pump fake and a shot that bounces off the rim and drops in for Mia Hall. She now has 8 points. Eagles lead at 7 at 34-27. About 4.5 left to go. Countryman's first shot of the afternoon, a three-pointer, no good. Bogan right there, but misses the second chance. Bogan normally will convert that second chance opportunity. That one a little strong, and the possession arrow is with TBC. So the Eagles will get the ball with 16 on the shot clock, almost directly underneath the basket. Jones will inbound. She has Parrish, Smith, Bogan, and Countryman to choose from. And we're going to have ourselves a shot clock reset. That's the reason for the pause. Back to 20 seconds, and they're going to put it at 16. That's where it was first. Now Jones ready to inbound. Finds Parrish outside the arc. Great defense by Joseph. Parrish then hits Bogan. The jump shot strong and rebounded by Joseph. Credit Kirsten Joseph with a great defensive effort on that exchange. Forced the pass, then got the rebound, and now she's going to fire a three and misses wide to the right. Smith right there with the rebound. Eagles cross midcourt. Jones looking for Bogan. The pass was very strong and went through the hands of Bogan. And Southeastern Baptist, a chance to cut the deficit down to 5 or 4. McNulty collides with Bogan. Shot does not go, and Bogan pulls in the rebound. Eagles again leading by 7 with a 3. Could put their lead back up to 10. Countryman will try to do just that. No, a little strong. Smith bats the ball up in the air, pulls down the rebound, hits Bogan, and Katia Bogan will shoot 2. The foul is called on Takia Poo, her second. Both teams in the bonus, and Bogan at the line. Katia Bogan was 3 for 5 in the first quarter. Eagles are 11 for 18 at the moment. And the first of 2 from Bogan is good. That's now 6 points for Bogan, 4 of those from that very spot where she's standing right now. And number 2 is no good, off the rim and then the glass. And Mia Hall will go to the line as Tamiria Countryman gets called for the push. So Countryman will head off. Trinity Sneed will head back on. And Mia Hall will head to the line where she is 2 for 2 so far today. On the season, 59% coming in, so she should be at or above 60% right now with those 2 that she made earlier this quarter. And the first of 2 is good. So Hall's hit all 3 she has taken, and a chance to make it 4 in a row. And number 2 is good. Both teams shooting the ball pretty well at the line right now. Eagles, of course, in the first quarter hit 11. Southeastern Baptist has hit all 4, and all 4 of those by Hall. That's Emma Parrish for 3. She now has 7 and needs just 5 more. 38-29, a 9-point Eagles lead. Ball nearly taken away, but the Chargers regain possession. McNulty off the glass, no. Rebound Parrish. Under 3 minutes to go. Parrish crosses midcourt with McNulty right on her back. Finds Jones back at the circle, back to Parrish. Another 3. This one a little short off the rim. And Jones right in front of the stripe, able to keep the ball in the front court. Jones now directing traffic, looking for a good opportunity. 10 seconds to shoot. Finding Parrish. Pump fake from 3 inside to Sneed. Great defense by the Chargers. 3 to shoot. And a ball stolen away. Mia Hall. Chargers with great zone defense, keeping the Eagles from getting off the shot. Well, either way, on the floor or not, the Chargers get 2 free throws because they're in the bonus, and I could not tell which player got called for the foul. I'm thinking Michelle Jones. We'll check things over at halftime to make sure, or if I get a chance before then. Kirsten Joseph at the line. Tough time so far. She has missed the first 5. And let's see if I can tell who got that foul. Juliana Scott is our official scorekeeper this afternoon. That second one does not go. And that foul was called against Michelle Jones. Ball goes out of bounds. A break for the Eagles as they lead by 9. And we'll have ourselves a timeout with 2:14 left, and TBC leading 38-24. The men's game is scheduled to begin at 2 p.m. Of course, that depends on the duration of the game you're watching right now. We'll stop this feed once this ball game ends and start up a new one while the men are in their warm-up. This is the season finale for all of the entire South region. The tournament down in Johnson University of Florida in Kissimmee will begin on Thursday, February 23rd. Eagles baseball is in action at Atlantis University right now. They swept a doubleheader. They won Game 1 yesterday, 12-10. Didn't do so well in Game 2 as Atlantis won that one 15-2. I don't have any update as how the game going on right now is going, but hopefully the Eagles will bring home a series win. Head coach John Copeland in his 8th season leading the TBC Eagles baseball team, the only baseball coach that the Eagles have had. Only head coach, that is. Eagles softball won their season opening doubleheader against Payne College. They've had some good individual performances of late, despite a couple of the recent scores. A couple of home runs already, Shiana Simmons and Madison Hamilton. Eagles steal the ball away with under 2 minutes left in the half and a chance to extend their lead back into double digits. Jones to Parrish. Pump fake. Thought about that 3. Worked to Countryman outside the paint. More tight zone defense by the Chargers. Sneed is stripped. Loose ball and a foul. Could go against either player. Normally in that situation, it'll go against the defense, and we'll see if that is a call. It appears to be. And a call is going against McNulty. And if I have it right, that's number 3 on Mahagandhi McNulty, sending Trinity Sneed to the line. Sneed, one of our seniors who will be honored at halftime. 1 for 2 so far today. And the first of these 2 is good. So she now has 6. And the Eagles lead by 10, tying their biggest lead so far. And Sneed can now give it an 11-point lead, and she does. Sneed 3 for 4, and she has 7, and the Eagles lead 40-29 with a buck and a half left until the intermission. This is Hall. Spin move and the basket off the glass. Mia Hall already with 12 points. She's the leading scorer on the court. And a 9-point lead for Trinity Baptist. Aniston Pilcher finds Jones to the right side. Back to Pilcher. Parrish will fire off another 3. It's good. Emma Parrish now with 10. And Emma Parrish now just 2 points away. She has 498 in her career. And again, that is in just over 1 full season's worth of play for the TBC Eagles. She joined the active roster in January of last year. And we have a push foul called against Trinity Sneed. And if I have that right, that is number 3 on Sneed. And 2 shots coming for the Chargers. It will be McNulty taking those shots. First chance for McNulty on the afternoon. On the season, she is a terrific free throw shooter. Well over 70%, 47 for 64. As a team, the Chargers at 61.7 coming into today's play, and number 1 is good. So McNulty now with 3 points, pending free throw number 2. 43-32, 43-33. McNulty hits them both. Chargers are 6 for 8 in the quarter, making them 9 for 16 now overall. Eagles lead by 10, 36 seconds left. Pass inside to Smith. The layup is good. Caroline Smith with her second basket. 12-point Eagles lead. Chargers trying to cut that down a little bit closer before the intermission. The first chance, no. Second chance, draws the foul and drops in. Mia Hall now with 14 points and a chance to make it 15. Mia Hall never gave up on that. She got the basket and the foul and a chance at a three-point play. And if she makes this, the deficit will be in single digits, and it is good. That's 15 now for Mia Hall. Double check that at halftime to make sure I have that correct. Eagles will play for the final shot. They have 10 seconds left. Jones at midcourt. Parrish wide open for three. But a pump fake before she's double teamed. 3 seconds. And Parrish will not beat the clock. Pilcher might have held on to that one a little too long. However, as we go into halftime, Trinity Baptist College leads 45-36, a 9-point lead at the intermission. We will pause right here. We'll be ready for the senior ceremony, which will begin in just a moment, so stay with us.
Will the parents or family or our seniors come over this way? Or family to come over with the Lord?
Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant good afternoon. Thank you for joining us on this very special day. My name is John Jones. I'm the athletic director here at Trinity, and we are always excited about Senior Day. It's one of our coach and team's existence because we get to celebrate the truly committed people who have decided to come here and stay here and help build and develop our program and our team. So we have 3 wonderful young ladies that we are celebrating today for Senior Day, led by a tremendous coach in Judy Allen and Alicia Lewis. The 2 of them and the rest of their staff have poured so much of their hearts and lives into all of our players, but particularly these 3. And it's so we're just excited to be able to celebrate each of them today. As I call the name of the student athlete, please. We're here and hopefully joined, I think, by family members who will be potentially walking out as well. Okay? First up, we are celebrating number 23, Michelle Alexis Jones. Size 7 senior guard from Jacksonville, Florida. And Maria Jones. Her career highlights Our two WNIT titles, in 2019 and 2021 teams won the Women's Bible College National Championship. She won the Coaches Award in 2019, the Hart Award in 2021. She's a member of the TBC 2010 to 2019 All-Decade Team as a third team member. Her life verse, 2 Corinthians 4:16-17, therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. She would like to give special thanks to God, parents, coaches, teammates, supporters, and the competition of rivals. I actually like that last statement. She actually gives thanks to people that she competed against, because any great competitor knows that, it's your competitors that help make you better, that help you to thrive and become your best. Her favorite memory, winning 2 WNIT championships at the Ring Reveals. Michelle is majoring in the Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies with components of psychology and mathematics. Her future plans are to re-enlist in the Navy and go in for IT and communications, possibly become a women's basketball coach afterwards. We love our veterans, don't we? Help defend our nation, and we're so thankful for Michelle. Not only for contributions here at Trinity, but now I'm looking forward to serve our nation once again. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Michelle Alexis Jones. Our next honoree, number 1, Trinity Sneed. Trinity is a 5'9" senior forward from Jacksonville, Florida. Her parents are Perry and Denise Sneed. Her high school and coach was Impact Christian Academy, where she was coached by Troy Boyer. Her career highlights include a Freshman of the Year award during her first year. She has been a 2-time winner of the NCCAA Student Athlete of the Week. She was second team NCCAA All-South Region 2 years in a row, which is incredible. And she also won an award for having the most blocks in a season. Her life verse is Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. Special thanks. She wrote quite a quote here, so I'm going to read it all. She said, I want to thank Coach Judy because she knew me since days, and I knew there was something special about her when I first met her back in 2015. I knew she was always committed to me because she never gave up on me, and I love her for that. I also want to thank Coach Alicia because she is like a sister to me. It's her word against mine, but we really are twins. She has always been my inspiration because every time she plays with practice, I see the fire in her as if she was playing in college, but she never gives up. I want to thank my teammates for making me laugh every practice and team bonding. I especially love being cramped with them in the back of the bus at good times. But I wouldn't trade this team because we are the best. Lastly, I want to thank my mom for bringing her favorite child, me, down in the world. She has always supported me, gave me good advice every time I felt like giving up on myself, and the team and I love her for that, because she knows how sensitive I get, even though she's working hard. She supports wherever she's at. I also want to thank my stepdad, Lorenzo Kellogg, because if I need him, he is always there, watching my games from his truck and critiquing me so that I can be the stepdad. But he is way more than that to me, and I thank him for loving my mom and treating me and my sisters like he loved me. Trinity is majoring in business management. She will earn a Bachelor of Science degree. Her future plans are to graduate and then help build homes for the homeless. That's quite a goal. Number 1, Trinity Steve. Our last honoree, but certainly not least, Number 34, Ocean Tabak. Ocean is a 5'9" senior forward from Beirut, Lebanon, halfway around the world. Her parents are Anthony and Marianne Tabak. Her high school and coach was the Grand Lycée Franco-Libanais, and her coach was Maroon Dib. Career highlights: Ocean was part of the WNIT title team in 2021. She also talked about one of her favorite memories was beating Florida National in overtime with only 5 players. Her life verse is Ephesians 6:10. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Special thanks. I'd like to thank all the coaches for believing in me and for pushing of myself. Ocean is scheduled to earn a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Marketing. Her future plans are to continue playing basketball and focus on my business. Ladies and gentlemen, number 34, Ocean, come on. All right, if we can get the 3 young ladies together with their jersey frames, take one more picture together. Right here in the middle. One more round of applause for these 3 outstanding student athletes.
Check. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. We are ready for the second half between the TBC Eagles and the Southeastern Baptist College Chargers. NCCAA Division II women's basketball here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. I'm Ray Bureau along with my son Dean on the camera, bringing you the action as the third quarter is now ready to begin. Trinity Baptist leads 45-36. Their leading scorer is Emma Parrish with 10. She hit 3 3-pointers in the second quarter. Katya Bogan has 8. Oceana Tobic 9. Trinity Sneed 7. Autumn Vineyard 4. Caroline Smith 4. And Aniston Pilcher has also hit a 3-pointer. Give it the Chargers leading scorers and all scorers in just a moment. But first, Mahagandi McNulty has her 6th point of the afternoon. Mia Hall leads everybody on the court with 15. Cassidy Ulmer has 6. 3 points from Yasmin Bradford. Parrish thought about that 3. Instead, the Eagles feed it to Tobic just outside the paint, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Charity Wally, so TBC will keep possession with 14 on the shot clock. McNulty now with 6. Charity Wally has 3, and India Singleton has 5, assuming I did not miss anything. Tobic to Pilcher. She is blocked by Wally. The ball goes out of bounds. It's Eagles ball now with 10 seconds on the shot clock. We'll tell you the foul situation at the first opportunity we get. Tobic gets around a defender, goes inside, collides, misses the shot, and a rebound pulled down by Singleton. 3 fouls for Charity Wally of the Chargers. And a great pass and a basket made. And that basket scored by Wally. She now has 5 points. And already that deficit trimmed down to 5 for the Chargers as they have scored the first 2 baskets of the third quarter. Parrish's pass goes astray, and now the Chargers could get to within 3 or possibly 2. 3 fouls each for Trinity Baptist, Trinity Sneed, and Caroline Smith. Autumn Vineyard has 2, 1 each from Parrish, Pilcher, Crisatello, Countryman, Jones, and Bogan. Southeastern Baptist has 2 fouls each from Bradford. Well, that whistle is going to be a violation against the Chargers and to give the ball back to TBC. 2 fouls each from Bradford, Hall, McNulty, Pooh, and Ulmer, and 1 for India Singleton. Eagles shot 43% in the first half, and we're going to have ourselves a timeout called by Coach Allen. 30-second timeout, and the Eagles holding on to a 5-point lead. They led by 9 at the intermission, have not scored yet here in the third quarter, but it's still early. Eagles again shot 43% throughout the first half. They made 4 of 11 3-point attempts, 15 for 23 at the line, and pulled in 23 rebounds. The Chargers shot 38% in the first half. They hit 2 3-pointers in 9 attempts. They were 8 for 15 at the line and had 17 rebounds. So you're up to date now in case you missed any of the action throughout the first half. Men's game to follow, and congratulations to our 3 seniors, Trinity Sneed, Michelle Jones, and Oceana Tobic, as they're playing their final home game as TBC Eagles. They have the South Region Tournament, and it would be great to see them move on to Nationals as well. Jones will inbound. Eagles have 21 seconds on the shot clock. Jones finds Pilcher, who is guarded by Bradford. Pilcher will direct some traffic, give it up to Tobic, up the right side of the paint, and she collides with Wally, and the ball goes out of bounds. A hard collision, nothing called on either player, and the ball goes over to the Chargers. Well, that's basketball. Sometimes there are hard collisions that aren't called either way, and sometimes there are what appear to be gentle taps that get called fouls. 45-40, and again, the Chargers a chance to get to within 3 or possibly 2. It's McNulty bringing the ball up court for TBC. All outside the arc, finds Bradford, who makes her way inside the paint, misses the layup, and the ball goes out of bounds off Hall. And the Eagles have a chance to extend this 5-point lead. Jones hustles across midcourt. Tried to get the handoff to Pilcher, but the double team, and then the steal on the bounce pass effort. Mia Hall did the honors. Singleton outside to McNulty. Back to Singleton, who fires a three from the corner and misses everything. The ball goes right to Pilcher, but stolen by Wally, and she misses an opportunity to get her team a little bit closer as that ball goes out of bounds over to the Eagles. That's a big break for TBC. That ball stolen by Wally, wide open at the line, but she could not finish off the play. Coach Judy Allen in her 10th season. You saw her a moment ago giving instructions. Pilcher's three-pointer attempt hits off the rim and rolls out of bounds, so another opportunity for the Chargers to get to possibly within two. The Chargers men's team over near the locker room cheering on the women out there on the court. That is Singleton getting around Vineyard, who left her feet defensively, misses the layup, a missed opportunity again for the Chargers. Jones finds Parrish, pump fake inside, and her pass knocked away, but a foul, an offensive foul called against TBC. That's going against Emma Parrish. That is her second. It's team foul number 1 of the quarter. Rachel Crisatello will now take over for Aniston Pilcher. So Crisatello, Vineyard, Parrish, Jones, and Bogan. Hall, McNulty, Singleton, Bradford, and Wally for the Chargers. Southeastern Baptist has 8 players available. The Eagles have 11. That one is for 2. It's a little short, and the ball knocked out of bounds. The ball was last touched by Michelle Jones, so the Chargers will have possession. About 6.5 left to go. And the officials are going to reset the shot clock to 20. Chargers with possession, the inbound pass. Vineyard trying to make it difficult, but she's able to hit McNulty, who did a really nice toe step to keep the ball in play and herself in bounds. This is Hall. Pull-up jumper is good. That's now 17 points for Mia Hall, and it's a 3-point lead for the Eagles, who have yet to score in the third quarter. Jones to Vineyard, almost lost possession. Parrish for 2, in and out, rebounded by Wally. TBC stone cold coming out of the locker room. Chargers have scored 6 points. That's Wally trying to make it 8, but Bogan got her hand on it, blocked the shot, and a long pass up court, and that hasn't worked very well at all for the Eagles in the last few games. And McNulty's pass knocked out of bounds by Crisatello. Eagles, as we said before, of recent games, trying to go a little too fast, and that's cost them a lot turning the ball over. Wally guarded by Crisatello. She gets around her defender, but Bogan gets on top. This is Hall, and a jump ball. Thought for a moment that a foul would be called, but Michelle Jones had all ball. Both had possession momentarily, and TBC had the arrow. Of course, that switches back over to Southeastern Baptist. 3-point TBC lead. The high pass pulled in by Parrish, and she just did keep her foot in bounds. And that's a foul. That's going against Mia Hall on the floor, and number 3 against Hall. 45-42, Trinity Baptist will inbound. They have 21 on the shot clock. Takia Poo at the table and now hustling onto the court. Mia Hall will catch her breath. I'm sure we'll see her again before long. She has 17 points, and she's hit shots from all over the court. Jones inside of Bogan, and another high, hard one through the hands of Bogan. And an unforced turnover, giving the ball back to the Chargers, who now could tie the score. What the officials are going to talk that last play over. And they are going to say that a Charger last touched the ball. So the call of out of bounds overturned, and Eagles get the ball with 16 on the shot clock. Crisatello, that's a 2-point shot off the rim. And the ball rolls out of bounds. Last touched by Yasmin Bradford. So TBC, the ball did hit the rim. We'll have 20 seconds. Jones will inbound. And Jones finds Bogan open inside the paint, and Katia Bogan is in double digits. She now has 10, a well-needed basket for the Eagles. Their first score of the third quarter, and the lead is back up to 5. Southeastern has scored 6 in this third quarter. Vineyard trying to guard McNulty, but that is Mahagandi McNulty using her speed to get around her defender and getting points 7 and 8 on the board. 3-point lead again. Parrish wide open for 3, off the rim. Loose ball grabbed by Jones. Vineyard turnaround jumper from the line. No basket. Bogan is there and does it again. That's Katia Bogan now with an even dozen. And Bogan has been pounding the rebounds very well in the last few games. And there she is defensively, knocking the ball out of bounds. That kept it out of Wally's hands. It is Chargers ball with 21 seconds on the shot clock. Katia Bogan has 7 rebounds, and those last 2 each got her points. That's Singleton for 3, off the rim and out of bounds. So TBC has a chance to get the lead back up to 7 or 8. Emma Parrish needs just 2 points to hit that 500-point mark, and that's Parrish with the ball. Finds Jones over near the sideline. No bounce pass to Sneed, and Trinity Sneed lays that in. She has 9, and the Eagles' lead is back to 6. Great ball movement by Jones and Sneed. The no bounce pass. Sneed 1 dribble and a layup. So senior to senior. Chargers get the ball to Singleton. She goes through 2 defenders, misses, but Wally is there, and she gets a couple of bounces off the rim. Charity Wally now with 7, and it's a 5-point lead for the Eagles, 51-46. Turnaround jumper from Sneed off the rim, and McNulty beats everyone else to the ball, hustles across midcourt very quickly, and a lot of contact, and no call. And now the out of bounds overturned again, giving the ball back to the Eagles. There was hard contact, but Sneed got all ball with the hand. The official saying the ball went out of bounds before the body contact. 16 on the shot clock. That's going to be run down and then reset to a fresh 30. Substitution for the Chargers, Kirsten Joseph back onto the court. Crisatello pulls up and draws a foul. That's going against India Singleton. It's her second, and team foul number 1. It's a shooting foul, sending Rachel Crisatello to the line. Crisatello now with a good opportunity to get on the board. Eagles hit 15 free throws in the first quarter. They're now 16 for 24 overall. Crisatello, an even 500 on the season. Now she's over 50%. She goes 2 for 2. The Eagles have done a good job at the line. Sneed bats it away, couldn't quite pull it down in time. So the ball will stay with the Chargers. Joseph will inbound. Trinity Sneed putting on the defense. That's Pooh hustling past midcourt. Her pass off the foot of Michelle Jones. So it will be Chargers ball underneath the basket. Shot clock is at 24. It's Pooh, Cassidy Ulmer, McNulty, Singleton, and Joseph on the court. And a traveling violation called against the Eagles, giving the ball back to Southeastern Baptist. For the Eagles, Parrish, Crisatello, Sneed, Jones, and Bogan. Well, we're going to change that now as Crisatello comes out in favor of Tamiria Countryman. Tamiria Countryman from right here in Jacksonville, played at Trinity Christian Academy right here on this home court. Chargers with possession. McNulty behind the arc on the right side. Hands off to Singleton. Guarded well by Countryman. And a push foul as Singleton tried to get around the left side. And that is number 2 on Countryman. Ball's on the floor, so the Chargers will inbound. They'll get 20 on the shot clock. 2:38 left in the third quarter. TBC leads 53-46. And Joseph using the arm to control the pass. She's wearing that brace. Not sure if that's a cast or a soft cast, but that's going to be a 3-second violation called against Cassidy Ulmer. And the turnover gives the ball back to the Eagles. Joseph hasn't let that injury affect her play. She's done a nice job helping to move the ball forward, finding open players. Jones up top, and a miscommunication by both Countryman and Parrish, and that ball goes in between the two and out of bounds. And we have ourselves a timeout called by head coach Erica Slayton of the Chargers, with the score TBC 53, Southeastern Baptist 46, 2:19 left to go in the third quarter. Back in a moment. It's Chargers basketball with 2:19 left to go in the third, and they trail by 7. McNulty brings it past midcourt. Calling out the signals to her teammates. Joseph takes the pass, guarded by Parrish, gets around Parrish and goes through 3 defenders, misses the shot, and Bogan is there for the rebound, and Katia Bogan has been all over the boards today. Countryman wide open. That's a 2-point shot. She was just inside the arc. And a foul on the rebound and the second chance effort. Let's see which Charger gets called. That's going against Kirsten Joseph, her first. Team foul number 2, sending Emma Parrish to the line. Let's hope she can hit both of these. She has 10 and a very good foul shooter. Number 1 is in and out. She's now 1 for 3. Well over 70% on the season. In fact, she came in at 72%. And number 2 is good. And the next score of any kind for Emma Parrish will put her at the 500-point mark. A free throw would be exactly that. Eagles lead 54-46. Their biggest lead has been 11. Southeastern scored the 6 points right out of the intermission to get to within 5. TBC has extended it back up to 8. Bogan takes the pass from Parrish. Tried to get the pass off to Spence. The ball was knocked away. Ashanti Spence, wearing number 12, now into the ball game. Diddy Sneed, Katia Bogan, Emma Parrish, and Michelle Jones, the other 4 Eagles. And it is Southeastern Baptist's ball. They have Joseph, Singleton, McNulty, Pooh, and Ulmer on the court. And it looks like we'll have a change either right now or at the next opportunity. Officials are saying to go ahead and make the substitution. So coming in is Charity Wally, and heading off is Cassidy Ulmer. And we're about ready to resume with a minute and a half, roughly, remaining in the third quarter. Eagles lead by 8. McNulty across midcourt. Hand off to Pooh, guarded by Sneed. Gives it to Singleton, works her way inside, and a blocking foul called against Katia Bogan. That's number 2. Now, was that on or before the shot is the call. That was very close, and it looks like they are going to say on the shot and give a pair of free throws to India Singleton. Singleton at the line, and the first of 2 is good. So she now has 6 points, and she's a very good free throw shooter, 78% on the season. And number 2 is up and off the rim, batted around, kept in play, a loose ball near the line and picked up by Sneed. She has options, both Parrish and Spency, and this one is out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles ball. 54-47, 7-point lead for the Eagles. Jones will inbound to Bogan. And a jump ball on a nice job by Charity Wally, making sure Bogan couldn't get off the shot. The arrow is with the Eagles. And a substitution for TBC. Noelle Wakefield makes her first appearance. And Ashanti Spence will head off to make room. 1:06 left to go in the quarter. 23 on the shot clock. Sneed takes the pass. Pulls up, bounce off the rim, and drop in. 11 points for Trinity Sneed, and more importantly, a 56-47 lead for the Eagles. Singleton gets around Parrish, drives the lane, misses. Jones with the rebound. The Chargers have had opportunities in the past few minutes, and they've come away empty. They've missed some layups and a couple of wide-open short jumpers. Jones outside the arc. Joseph knocks the ball away. And Jones goes down, but a foul will be called. It looked like Pooh. And that is the call. Takia Pooh with her third. That's team foul number 3. And the Eagles should get 20 on the shot clock. It says 13, and now it's reset. 32.2 seconds left until the end of the third quarter. And Jones looking for an inbound pass. That's Wakefield. Gives it up to Sneed. That's for 2. It's a little short. Wakefield was wide open, but she didn't feel like she had the shot. Joseph kept the ball in play. 20 seconds left. Ignore the shot clock. McNulty gets around Parrish to the right side of the paint, and a foul. A late call, but a foul against the Eagles. Could be either Parrish or Sneed. That's Trinity Sneed, and that's number 4 on Sneed. 13.6 seconds left. Sneed will head off. Ashanti Spence will come on, and Mahagandhi McNulty will shoot 2. She's 2 for 2 this afternoon, and 73% entering play today. 8 points, a chance to make it 9 and 10. And McNulty sizes up the rim, and the first of 2 is no good. 13.6 seconds. McNulty missed the first. Ready for number 2. Noelle Wakefield, the only Eagle back. She's near midcourt. Pooh is all the way back on the other side of the court defensively for the Chargers. 12 seconds left and a collision. That's team foul number 4, so no shots yet, but the foul is called against Kirsten Joseph. Chargers are out of fouls to give. There are only 10.8 seconds left, but another collision like that would give TBC 2 free throws. Wakefield will inbound to Jones. 7 seconds left. Long pass to Spence. Bogan is open. Can she get the shot off? 2 seconds left. Parrish turns and fires and misses behind the backboard, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter with the score Trinity Baptist 56, Southeastern Baptist 47. We'll pause right here, and we'll be back for the fourth quarter here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Fourth quarter ready to begin. Southeastern Baptist has the possession arrow, so the Chargers will inbound. Hello to Omega John joining us on a live feed, cheering on Ashanti Spence and the Eagles. 9:56 left to play. Eagles lead 56-47. McNulty hands off to Singleton from about 18 feet, and she swishes one through. That's 8 points for Singleton. 56-49 the score. Parrish takes the pass on the left side. Spence 4-3 off the rim. Pooh gets the rebound and an over-the-back foul called on Katia Bogan. That's number 3 on Bogan. And the first foul for either team here in the fourth quarter. So the Chargers will inbound. Spence heads out, and Oceana Tobic back onto the court. She's also one of our seniors playing in her final home game as a TBC Eagle. Final regular season game for both teams. Fadeaway jumper from Singleton. It's good. She's in double digits now with 10, and the lead for the Eagles is down to 6. Make that 5, 56-51. Smith hustles up the right side of the court and is stripped by McNulty. Smith getting up very slowly. Singleton, 4-3, good. Singleton has caught fire here in the fourth quarter. Already 7 points. She has 13 total, and it's a 2-point deficit for the Chargers. Bogan on the rebound, the second chance. We'll see if the call was on the shot. It's going against Charity Wally, and if I have it right, that's her 4th. And they're saying it was on the shot attempt from Emma Parrish, not Bogan, who laid in the second chance. But Parrish is at the line. So Emma Parrish will get 2. Number 1 is good, and that is number 500 in the TBC Eagles career for Emma Parrish. And she goes 2 for 2. Parrish now with 13 total points, and she hits it on a free throw. Career point number 500 for Emma Parrish. Joseph 4-3 off the side of the backboard, and Parrish with the rebound. She is stripped by Singleton, and now it's like a fumble on the football field, and let's see who recovers. It's going to be a technical foul called against Southeastern Baptist. If I saw that correctly, Charity Wally got called for the technical, but we'll make sure of that. If that's correct, that would be foul number 5. And, of course, I'll check on that to make sure as well in just a moment. We'll give Juliana Scott a chance to input. We have ourselves a timeout. Now, was that a technical foul or was that a signal for a timeout? Again, official now heading over to the scorer's table to make sure of everything and relaying the call to the official scorekeepers. At the moment, it is 58-54. Trinity Baptist leads with 8:25 left. Back in a moment. Players coming back out. So no technical foul called. You know, the symbols for technical foul and timeout look very similar, and so it was a timeout called by the Chargers. So McNulty did not get called for anything. Tobic outside the arc. Parrish with possession, runs the baseline, hits Smith inside the paint, and Caroline Smith will draw the foul. That foul called on McNulty. Number 3 on McNulty. And a substitution will send Cassidy Ulmer in. Ollie will head off, and Caroline Smith is at the line for 2. First attempts of the afternoon. Number 1 is good. Caroline Smith hits the first of 2. Number 2 is up and misses. Hit the inside of the rim and pounced out. Caroline Smith, an even 50% on the season, 1 for 2, so she will stay exactly at 50%. McNulty thought about the 3. Instead, she forced her way inside and missed the short jumper. Trinity Baptist is 21 for 31 at the line. Tabik is stripped. Singleton picks it up, hustles up the court, and Michelle Jones got the ball with her hand, but the body with her body, and that is a foul on Michelle Jones. So Singleton will shoot 2. She's 1 for 2 so far. She has 7 points in the quarter, 13 overall, and the first of 2 is in and out. India Singleton started this quarter red hot, 2 deuces and a 3 in just the first couple of minutes. Misses the first, number 2 is good, so she now has 14. And the Eagles lead 59-55. Tabik goes through 2 and draws a foul. That one is called against Mahagandhi McNulty, and that is her 4th, so she will head off. Coach Slayton especially will need her down the stretch. And coming back in will be Yasmin Bradford. That's team foul number 4, so now the Eagles are in the bonus for the rest of the game. And we have ourselves another foul being called. Joseph unhappy with the call. That's going against Kirsten Joseph. And for Joseph, that is number 3. Caroline Smith will shoot 2. The Eagles are in the bonus. And Smith went 1 for 2 a moment ago. She's at an even 50% on the season. Big free throws in the fourth quarter here, and the first one is good. Eagles fans like what they're seeing, especially at the line, as the Eagles have now connected 22 times. That one did not go. 60-55, 5-point TBC lead. At the next timeout or opportunity, I'm going to check on the fouls so we can update and make sure we have everything correct. That one goes out of bounds, and unforced error by the Chargers. And Trinity Baptist will have possession. McNulty does have 4, as does Charity Wally. Trinity Sneed has 4 for TBC. So those are the players in big foul trouble. Both teams are going to want all their players down the stretch. Smith's pass is knocked away. That was Bradford doing the honors. And a blocking foul called against Oceana Tabik. That's her first. It is team foul number 4. So now, after the inbound, both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Chargers trailed by 11 a couple of different times. 9 at the half, 9 at the end of the third, as both teams scored 11 in that third quarter. Right now, it is 5. Parrish on guard of Bradford. And a call against Parrish as she was backing up, and Bradford collided and fell, and Emma Parrish is getting called for her third, and the Eagles fans in disbelief. Yasmin Bradford will shoot 2. Emma Parrish was backing away from Bradford. And the first shot from Bradford is no good. Bradford comes in at 80% from the line on the season. And free throw number 2 is good. Bradford now with 4 points, and substitution for the Eagles, Aniston Pilcher on the court. Eagles will inbound with a 4-point lead at 60-56. Smith at midcourt. Feeds the ball to Pilcher. A bounce pass to Bogan. It's good. Kati in at 14, leading the Eagles. That was a big basket for Trinity Baptist. The lead is back up to 6. Bradford for 2, strong, and out of bounds. It is Eagles ball. Crowd liking what they're seeing right now as the Eagles have gotten the lead back up to 6. It was down to 4 just a moment ago. Hall tried to get the ball away from Jones, and Jones is trapped. They have 4 seconds to get across the line. They do. Smith to Bogan, a little bit high on the pass. And 2 Eagles trying to get the ball, and both of them lost it, and a traveling violation. That ball took a funny hop onto Kia Poo, not really her fault, and she was unable to control it. In the process, took a couple of steps. Both teams a little trouble holding on to the ball in that last exchange. Tobic inside, and a foul. That's going against Yasmin Bradford. That is her 3rd. It's team foul number 5, so Tobic will go to the line. Tobic is 5 for 9 at the line so far today. The Eagles are 22 for 33. And 2 shots for Tobic. Both Jones and Pilcher back defensively for the Eagles. Pooh back on the Chargers' offensive side of the court. And the first free throw is short. 5:55 left. This one looks like it may come down to the final buzzer. Both teams fighting hard. Tobic missed her first. And number 2 is up and good. And a whistle. Substitution. Joseph back in for the Chargers. Tobic herself is 6 for 10. The Eagles are now 23 for 35. This is Singleton bringing it across midcourt. That's for 3 from Singleton. No good. Pooh with the rebound. Singleton, Pooh, Joseph, Wally, and Hall on the court. And that ball goes out of bounds, and they're saying off the Eagles and the Chargers. No, they're saying a foul called against TBC. Atia Bogan, I believe, was called. I was still writing down and checking out who's on the court, but it looked like Bogan was called for the foul. Nope, the foul was 30 for Oceana Tobic. That's her 2nd. It's team foul number 6. Both teams in the bonus already. And Mia Hall at the line. She has 17 points. She's a leading scorer right now. And she has 18 as that first one goes in. And it makes it a 6-point lead for the Eagles. Chance to make it 5. Hall, 2nd, is good. Mia Hall has done a fantastic job at the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 7 for 7 at the line for Mia Hall. Chargers started off slowly at the line, but they've really picked it up since the first quarter. And overall, they're 13 for 25. Pilcher needs to get the ball across midcourt. She does. The pass to Vineyard. Basket no good. Ball batted away. Collision. Grabbed by Pooh. Singleton has options. A bounce pass to Joseph, and the basket is good. Kirsten Joseph gets her first score, and the lead is down to 3. Tobic to the right side, lost the ball, but Vineyard picked it back up. Jones near midcourt. And a timeout called by Coach Allen with 4:55 left and 17 seconds on the shot clock. Trinity Baptist leads 63-60. The Chargers have outscored the Eagles 13-7 in the fourth quarter to cut the deficit down to 3. Under 5 minutes to go, it's Eagles ball in the front court with 17 seconds on the shot clock. TBC will send Jones, Parrish, Smith, Vineyard, and Pilcher onto the court. And for the Chargers, Hall, Joseph, Pooh, Singleton, and Wally. Inbound pass to Vineyard. Ball stripped, but a foul. Cassidy Ulmer got the ball away from Vineyard, but in the process made the block with the body, and that's going to be 2 shots for Autumn Vineyard. These 2 for 2, those are all the way back in the first quarter. First one comes up short. Eagles have hit 23, but right now, these are big free throws for both teams down the stretch. Number 2 from Vineyard is off the back of the rim, rebounded by Smith. She is double teamed. The ball's on the floor and a jump ball, apparently. Right now, the arrow is with Southeastern Baptist. And now they make the official call of alternating possession. Chargers with a 3 would tie the score. Eagles hustle down on defense. 3 Chargers on the defensive side and 2 on their offensive side. But now Singleton walks across midcourt to set up to the right side of the arc. Singleton is their leading scorer, averaging 20.5 points per game. This is Hall using Singleton as a screen, but missing. Looked like Smith might have tipped it with her fingers. Smith pulls down the rebound. Jones across midcourt. Stay tuned, everybody. This one's going to be tight right down to the final buzzer. Jones guarded by Pooh up on the baseline. Ball batted away by Joseph. Out of bounds. Eagles have the ball with 13 on the shot clock. 4:18 on the game clock. Smith takes the inbound pass. Finds Vineyard, guarded by Wally. Wally called for the foul once again. Vineyard was trying to pass the ball, but Wally collided with her. And if I have it right, that's number 5 on Charity Wally. That is correct. So the 5th foul for Charity Wally. She'll take 7 points to the sideline with her. It is Vineyard at the line. Number 1, good. Well, Vineyard missed 2 a moment ago, but hits the first of 2 right here. I made a mistake. That's Cassidy Ulmer who has fouled out. Wally is now back onto the court. Charity Wally, number 25. Cassidy Ulmer has left. Okay, that was my mistake. Singleton guarded by Sneed. This is Hall with possession and almost lost the ball out of bounds. And the bounce pass inside to Wally. Jones blocks the shot. And a foul. That's against Takia Poo. And a pair of free throws for TBC. There have been a whole lot of fouls. I want to make sure of this before I say what number foul on Pooh. Meanwhile, Aniston Pilcher will go to the line for the Eagles. She hit a three-pointer in the first quarter. These are her first opportunities at the line. Number one, off the back of the rim. Pilcher will get another opportunity, and number two is no good, and a great rebound from Wally. 3:40 left to play, and the ball thrown away. An unforced error by Singleton gives the ball back to the Eagles. A break for the Eagles. Let's see if they can take advantage. Autumn Vineyard back in, but she'll wait for the timeout. Called by Coach Erica Slayton with 3:39 left to play. We'll be right back. During the timeout, I checked on the foul totals. 4 for Trinity Sneed, Emma Parrish, and Katya Bogan for TBC. That's Sneed taking the shot off the rim and rebounded by McNulty. She has 4 fouls as well. The pass to Singleton, great pass and a layup, makes it a 3-point game. Singleton now with 16. Jones to the right side. Some other Chargers have 4 fouls. I'll tell you in a moment. Autumn Vineyard lays this one in. That's now 7 points for Vineyard. 5-point Eagles lead. Coming up on 3 minutes left. 4 fouls for McNulty, Pooh, Wally, and Ulmer. So nobody has fouled out yet. I'm glad I was able to have a chance to check that. That's going to be a foul against TBC. Michelle Jones saying she made no contact at all, but she's called for her third. That's going to be 2 free throws for Charity Wally. She's 1 for 2 so far today. And I believe Jones was correct. I just saw the replay, and she did not make contact. But the official, the vantage point from his side, he was behind the play, and it looked to him like there was contact. Meanwhile, Wally sank the first free throw. She has 8. Number 2, no good. Rebound by Hall. Short jumper, no. Ball's rolling out of bounds, and it'll be TBC's ball with 2:51 left and a 4-point lead. Smith, Jones, Parrish, Sneed, and Vineyard for the Eagles. That's Parrish up the right sideline. Kept the ball away from the Chargers. Sneed to the right side of the paint, off the glass, no good. Vineyard will draw the foul. No, that's going against Autumn Vineyard. That's her third, and 2 free throws for the Chargers. Well, they're not putting the player who gets called for the foul on the scoreboard, and sometimes I can't see the officials holding up the fingers. Shooting 2 is Mia Hall with a chance to top 20 points. Right now, Hall has 19. And these are huge free throws for Hall and the Chargers. The first one misses. She could still pull her team back to within 3. 4 Eagles ready to rebound. 2 Chargers, and it is Smith with the rebound. Hall missed them both. Jones lost the ball, got it back, and a whistle. And it looks like a timeout called by Coach Allen. All players heading toward their benches. It is a timeout called by Coach Judy Allen with 2:29 left. Back in a moment. It's Eagles ball with 25 on the shot clock, 2:29 on the game clock, and a 4-point lead at 67-63. Chargers took Pensacola Christian into overtime Thursday night. Bounce pass to Smith at midcourt. She is double and even triple teamed on that exchange. Jones takes the pass on the left side. Shot clock at 10. Parrish wide open for 3. It's no good, off the rim. Rebound and a putback by Caroline Smith. 8 points for Caroline Smith, 6-point TBC lead, 2 minutes left right now. That's Singleton going around the left side, missing the layup. That's a ball that needs to go down for the Chargers. Vineyard from Parrish, layup, yes! 9 points for Autumn Vineyard. The Eagles have scored the last 4 and have gotten the lead up to 71-63 at 8 points. 3-possession game, timeout, Coach Slayton. We'll keep it right here. It is 71-63. It's a 3-possession game with 1:40 left to play, and the Eagles leading by 8. Southeastern Baptist shooting 35.4% overall. The Eagles at 36.8%. The big difference has been at the line. The Chargers are 14 for 29. The Eagles are 25 for 41. Southeastern Baptist has hit 3 3-pointers. TBC has hit 4. Emma Parrish has 3 of those. The foul situation, McNulty, Wally, and Pooh, and Ulmer, all with 4 for the Chargers. Bradford, Hall, and Edwards with 3, 2 for India Singleton. For the Eagles, 4 fouls for Sneed and Parrish and Bogan. 3 each on Smith, Jones, and Vineyard. 2 for Countryman, 1 for Crisatello, 1 for Pilcher, and 1 for Tobic. So you're up to date. I have lost track of the timeouts. I do know that both coaches still have timeouts available. It is an 8-point lead, 71-63. The men's game will follow. We will stop this feed when this ball game ends. Start up a new one just a few minutes later during the men's warm-up. Thanks for joining us here on TBC Eagles. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean Bureau works our camera for us here at TBC Eagles Athletics. Chargers will inbound, 25 seconds on the shot clock. McNulty hands it off to Singleton. We also have Wally, Joseph, and Hall on the court. There's a pass to Hall. And we have ourselves an offensive foul called against Mia Hall. That is her 4th. No foul shots awarded on the offensive foul. That is number 4 now on Hall. And the Eagles will inbound with 1:31. Let's see if they try to slow things down. They do have to get the ball across the line. Jones takes the pass, pressed by Hall. Tobic across midcourt. Outside the arc, back to Jones. Eagles in no hurry. 3-possession game, 1:22 left. Jones has her pass knocked away and grabbed by the Chargers. That's a big takeaway by Southeastern Baptist. That's Singleton for 3. It's off to the left. Grabbed in the corner by McNulty. The bounce pass to Singleton. She couldn't hold on, but got it back and lays it in. That's a basket for Singleton, giving herself 18. The ball batted out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles with 56.9 on the clock. Parrish very quickly inbounds. Tobic up the left side of the paint, and another steal. Eagles might want to slow the ball down. Singleton for 3, no good. Rebound by Vineyard. 43 seconds left. Jones making sure she is not caught from behind. And now she will start to work down the clock. 33 seconds. Singleton trying to get the ball away from Jones. Vineyard takes the pass, worked outside to Tobic, 10 to shoot, 24 left. That's Joseph going for the steal. Tobic keeping it away. 5 seconds and a pick. Singleton works her way inside the paint. Jones will very wisely let her go and get the basket and a timeout. Michelle Jones making sure the clock didn't stop via the foul, but it is a timeout, stopping the clock with 13.2 seconds left. And Indiana Singleton, if I'm counting correctly, now has 20. Mia Hall has 19, but more importantly, the score on the board is a 4-point lead for Trinity Baptist with 13.2 seconds left. Hold on, because the Chargers have come away with a couple of picks. They may very well be going for the ball once again. Right now, Bradford has 4 points, Hall with 19, McNulty 8, Charity Wally also with 8, and Singleton with 20, along with Joseph. She has 2, and Ulmer has 6. For the Eagles, Trinity Sneed with 11, Emma Parrish with 13, Caroline Smith at 8, Oceana Tobic at 10, Autumn Vineyard also at 10, Aniston Pilcher has 3, and Rachel Crisatello has 2. Katia Bogan with 14 for the Eagles. Well, we are just about ready to resume. It's Eagles ball. They get to inbound after the timeout in the front court. Hold on to the ball. 13.2 seconds left. Here's where the Eagles want to make sure they don't try to rush. And Jones will be fouled by India Singleton. That's number 3 on Singleton. And they made sure that they put Singleton with only 2 fouls at the time on Jones because they do have 4 players with 4 fouls. Autumn Vineyard back in for Tobic. Big free throws for Michelle Jones. Her first attempts, and this one is a little bit strong. Michelle Jones at the line, 52%. She hit 4 in a row in the last minute of Thursday night's game against Johnson, but misses these 2. Wally picks it up, 8 seconds left, and a foul. Looks like Michelle Jones might have been better off just letting the Chargers get up court. It's a 2-possession game, but now the clock has stopped. And for Michelle Jones, that is her 4th. Both teams are in the bonus. Tobic coming in for Vineyard. It will be Mia Hall back at the line. Hall is 7 for 9. She hit her first 7 in a row, missed the last 2. These are huge. Even one will make it a 1-possession game with 7.4 left. And this one is good. That's point number 20 for Mia Hall, but more importantly, now 3 or could be 2, and you can bet the Chargers are going for the ball after this. It is no good. Rebound, and a basket is good for Charity Wally. That's now 10 points for Wally, and it's a 1-point game for the Eagles with 4 seconds left. We'll be right back. It is Eagles basketball. They do not even have to get it across the line, 4.3. They do need a good, clean inbound pass, and they just need to hold the ball. The pass to Jones, and a whistle. That's going against Southeastern's Kirsten Joseph. That is her 4th, and Michelle Jones at the line. 3.5 seconds left. Jones missed 2 just a moment ago. If she hits them both, and Southeastern cannot go ahead even if they hit a 3. But if she misses just 1 and Southeastern has a rebound or a timeout in an advance, they have a chance to win it. The senior takes number 1. It's good. A 3 for the Chargers could still win it. Pending free throw number 2. And if Coach Slayton is ready for the timeout, it is no good. Rebound and a whistle. They're going to call a foul against Michelle Jones. And if that's correct, that's number 5. Well, Jones is hustling up to the line. No way does she want to come out of this, but if that's her 5th, she has no choice, and Autumn Vineyard is now in. That is number 5 on Michelle Jones. Taking the shots will be India Singleton. Now, Singleton misses the first. She's going to have to miss the second on purpose. Here comes number 1. It is no good. She will have to hit the rim, and the Chargers will have to get the rebound and put it right back up with a chance to tie. Let's see what happens. Here comes number 2. It does hit the rim. Vineyard with the rebound. That's the ball game. A thriller. Like I said, goes to the final buzzer, and the Eagles come away with a 2-point win, 72-70. So the Eagles are now 8-15 on the season and 5-6 in South Region play heading into the tournament. For Southeastern, 1-15, 1-6 in South Region play, and that is it for the women's basketball regular season. Very quick point totals for the Eagles. Vineyard 10, Snead 11, Parrish 13. She surpassed her 500-point career mark. Smith 8, Pilcher 3, Crisatello 2, Bogan 14, and Tobic 10. For the Chargers, 20 points each from Mia Hall and India Singleton. Bradford 4, McNulty 8, Joseph 2, Ulmer 6. What an exciting opener we have here in this women's-men's doubleheader. We expect the men's game to be just as exciting. We're going to end the feed now, start up a new one in just a few minutes while the gentlemen warm up. You're watching TBC Eagles basketball on the TBC Eagles Sports Network.